All right, so this is the update of week 1 of working out, or nearly. How this week has gone. It's been tough. It's been different than I thought. I've been looking back at the videos that I posted and I found it myself sounding really depressed. And I promise you, I'm not depressed at the moment. It's just that talking in front of the camera is really awkward. So I'll try to keep a smile on. No, I'm joking. I'm trying to keep more of a natural way of talking. So just imagine you're a friend of me in front of me, just talking to you. So how did this week go? It's been interesting. I haven't done quite as much as I wanted to. In fact, I didn't go to the gym once. But I've been planning a lot. I didn't feel ready to go to the gym because I didn't have a plan, I didn't know which workout to do, and I just didn't want to go and just do random things. Which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but this is just what it's been for me. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I found that I really want to train as a hybrid athlete, which it sounds exciting and fancy, but it actually is just a way to say that I'm gonna incorporate cardio and resistance training together. I will start doing 3 days a week at the gym, doing 2 upper body and 1 lower body workout, and then I will run 4 days a week, 2 of which are gonna be in the morning of the workouts at the gym. So I'll do the workout in the morning and the gym in the evening. This is all going to be structured, and I've done some research into it, and I'll share everything when I'm going to do it. I also calculate the calories and the macros that I'm going to follow. So calories is about 2,200, and I am going to put the macro on the screen here somewhere if I work out how to do it. And I'm going to use MyFitnessPal to track all the calories and the macros. Next, routine. So how is my day going to be laid out? And this is important because of the busyness around my life. So I've got the baby that I need to look after. I've got 3 step kids that I need to help getting ready for school, and then after school I've got the dog to walk every day, and a lot of housework to do and things to fix around the house. So and the job, don't forget that, because it's most of the time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wake up around 6 o'clock every morning. I'm going to do my 10-15 minutes meditation. I'm going to go out, walk the dog about half an hour, then come back home, feed the dog, go out for a run, 30 to 45 minutes, depending on the day and the workout. Then come back home, have a shower, get ready for work, get the kids ready for school, send them to school, start working. 8 hours later, I'm going to finish work, and if it is a workout day, I'm going to get ready for the gym, go to the gym with a car or with a bicycle, depending on the weather, work out for about an hour, come back home, help with dinner preparation, have dinner, walk the dog again, feed the dog again, help the baby for bed, go to bed and study. So that's going to be my overall layout of the day. Some days going to be busier, some days going to be less busy. So depending on what I need to do that day, but roughly that's the generic layout. One funny experience that actually happened when I went to the office this week. I was listening to this podcast, the 𝐦𝐿𝐫𝐸 podcast, where he was actually saying, that it was, some people ask him, how can you fit weightlifting and running within your schedule? You've got a baby on the way and you've got a toddler. And the answer was simple. It's like, I do it because I care, and it does matter to me. And if something matters to you, then you'll find the time to do it. And that really resonated with myself as well. When I got to the office, I was explaining one of my colleagues that I wanted to start his YouTube channel, and that I wanted to work out and lose weight and study to be a personal trainer and do all that. And she looked at me and said, when do you find the time to do all that? You got a baby, the kids, the dog, the job. How do you do workouts and YouTube and editing and any of that? And the answer was pretty much the same. I said, it does really matter to me. And if you really want to do something, you do find a way to do it, and you do find the time. But anyway, so that was my answer to that, and I found it quite fascinating because it was exactly what I listened to in the podcast that exact morning going to the office. And you know, I took inspiration from that podcast as well, because he was telling about his routine in the morning, that saying that he was going to run. He was waking up at 4:45. I'm not going to do that. 6 o'clock is soon enough for me at the moment. Never say never, but he wakes up at 4:45, get all ready. By 5:30 he's out running. By 7 o'clock he's back when his toddler wakes up, and he wants to help his wife with everything else in the morning, which is basically what I want to do as well. And that really helped me to say, oh yes, I can wake up half an hour or an hour earlier than I normally do everything fitness-wise I want to do, and then help with the normal day-to-day running of the house. So that's it. And to be honest, I do feel great, and I felt a bit disappointed that I didn't go to the gym this week. But then thinking about it, I was planning to go to the gym in a more structured way, so I don't feel guilty about it. Now I just feel like I wanted to do things properly, and I want to take the commitment, and when I start I don't want to stop. So I will go to the gym today. It's Sunday. It's probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I went for a fun run this morning with my stepson, which was quite fun. It was only a mile, but it was long enough for me, not being used to run. And now I'm going to go to the gym. I'm not going to do any fancy workout. I'm just going to do some lightweight, focus on form, just to get into the habit, or just get into the headspace for tomorrow starting properly. So I might take you to the gym with me, and I'll just show you this little workout I'm going to do. If you are new and you're just starting, don't feel ashamed. Just look at me and you'll feel better for sure. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute when I get to the gym, and that's it. Here we go. I'm going to the gym on my loyal old bike. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not gonna lie, I only ran 1 mile this morning. My legs are absolutely knackered. Anyway, on my way there, I'm a bit nervous. My first workout, don't know what to expect, but I guess we will find out soon. See you in a bit. Arrived at the gym. Well, nearly. I'm just parking the bike. I'm not gonna lie, after the run this morning and now cycling to the gym, my legs are pretty dead. So I was thinking of doing a full body workout, but I think I'm just gonna keep it up. So I'll do 2 chest workout, 2 shoulder, 2 back workout, and call it a day for today. Alright, so I'll start with some warm up. Just for the shoulders. Just to warm up the joints. I seriously don't know where I'm finding the courage to film all these. Luckily the gym is not full. There's barely anybody around. Hopefully you can see me. You can't see what I'm recording either. So, and I lost count when I was burning, so it's alright. Okay, so this next exercise is an incline bench press with dumbbells. I'm just gonna start it light, and I'm not gonna load it too much. Just try not to be on the way of anybody. Something a bit heavier. Probably go 22.5 to do the real set, and then just do a set straight away to have a feel, just a couple of reps. Yeah, good. That's a good way. Right, so we just rest for a minute now. So I'm going to do incline bench press, 3 sets. I'm going to hit flies, 3 sets. I'll need to think of doing it with the pec deck machine. I'll just do it dumbbell flies, which I'll probably do that. Then for the back, I'll do lat pull down and rowing machine, seated rowing machine. And then for shoulder, I'll do lateral raiser and crossbody. I don't even know how you call them. But anyway, I'll show you later. Right, I think it's time to go again. So yeah, I'm trying to focusing on a few things here. I've been following quite a bit Dr. Mike, which probably whoever is into fitness know pretty well. So I'm trying to have a nice control on the eccentric, and also I'm trying to focusing on the stretch at the bottom. It's things that probably will get more natural and better with time, but I'm trying to keep an eye out for that and bear that in mind. Other than that, I'm trying not to rush sets. I'm trying not to go too heavy and just focus on form, just to avoid injuries or anything like that. Now it's just about a minute gone. I think I'll go again. That's it. I'm glad I haven't gone heavier than that. Otherwise I would probably struggle. Alright, that's it. And on these I'll do a couple of sets with low weight, about 26 kilograms. Just a set of 10. Okay, so that's just a warm up. I think for these I can push it to 54. No more than that today. I can probably do more at some point, but not today. Right, let's go. that's about right. So again, trying to focus on the stretch and the control eccentric. I think it's called eccentric. I might say all wrong. Anyway, going back, basically keep control. I'm no expert bodybuilder and I'm no personal trainer either yet. Anyway, as you know from my previous video, I'm no expert, so if you are and you're watching this video and you notice that I'm doing anything wrong, or if you do have any advice, please tell me. Just leave a comment and tell me. Don't just tell me to give up altogether though. That's not a plan and that's not an option. So that's 30 kilograms per arm. We'll do 10 to 12 reps depending on how I feel. Try to keep the sternum on the bar, on the pad, stretch out. Slow return. Shoulder, we'll do lateral raises. Keep it light. I heard from people before that there's no point of doing front raises as you do work out your front delt when you do bench press stuff or chest exercises. So I decided to go with lateral raises and then work on the rear delts, which I will show in a bit. Alright, so first gym session done, first week finished. Now I'm gonna head home, have a nice dinner, spend some time with the family and probably study a bit more. But first got to cycle back home, and it's not my favorite thing to do right now. Hey, so that's week 1. If you like it, I'll see you next week. If you didn't, I'll see you next week anyway. And that's it. Hopefully the vibe of this video was slightly different and slightly more happy. Now I'm getting on the road, so I better go.